Hope everybody's doing well. We'll wait a couple of minutes, people to come on. Good morning, Jerome. What's going on, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody doing well this Tuesday morning. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Definitely been missing getting with you guys these mornings. Been some last couple of weeks been very busy, been out of town, back and forth. And so good morning, Mario. What's going on, bro? Good to see you this morning, man. Good to see you here. Glad you guys came to be with us this morning. So yes, we'll wait another few seconds before let people get on. Yes, good. All right, that's good. We love you too, man. Good stuff, Mike. I'll talk to you. Hopefully see you tomorrow as well. So good morning, everybody coming on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody coming on this morning. I'm glad to be with you guys. Glad you guys came to see this morning. I definitely missed being with you guys the last couple of weeks. Been traveling back and forth to Chicago, and I was in Carolina all week last week, pretty much. So today I want to really talk about, as you see in the title, Armed and Dangerous, Unlocking Your Purpose. And so, good morning, sis. Good morning, everybody coming on. And so I just really want to talk about this. I was thinking about this morning, and even over these last couple of weeks, been doing a lot of traveling, a lot of moving around. And a lot of times when I travel, especially, I've been driving a lot. You know, when you driving for me is therapeutic, right? It's very therapeutic. And so driving causes me to, have extreme therapy and thought. I'm able to think, I'm able to see the scenery and to kind of really deep breathe and get my mind emptied out, get some things fleshed out, some things I've been wanting to do. And so today I want to talk about you being armed and dangerous, because you are armed and dangerous. Each and every one of you are armed and dangerous, and you're armed and dangerous with purpose and potential. And each and every one of us are armed with purpose and potential. We're armed with purpose and potential. And there's something that you were born with that nobody else has. I want you to think about this. It's something you were born with that no other person on earth has. All the billion, I think it's 7 billion people on the planet, and not even identical twins have the same fingerprint. You are unique. You are unique. You were born with something that nobody has. Nobody ever has, had, and nobody will have. That is by design. You are by design unique. You are by design different. Like I said, even from an identical twin standpoint, they still have uniqueness. They still have uniqueness. We were out of town this past weekend. We went to the same restaurant back-to-back nights. And so one night we went, our server, female. The next night, we just knew it was the same female. And I noticed she didn't recognize us when we walked in. And sure enough, we found out that was her twin. And I mean, usually I can tell a little something. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing to differentiate these two individuals. They were two individuals. They looked the same. But then once you talk, and then once you talk to her, I saw, oh, there's a difference. So even identical twins, but they both, even though they may look the same, they have different fingerprints. So this is by design. And so how do you find that? How do I find my place? How do I find my uniqueness? How do I unlock the potential and the purpose that's trapped inside of me? I'm actually born with it, right? I'm born with it, but it's our job to discover. It's our job to discover what I am here to do. Good morning, Tate. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, sis. Good morning, everybody. So it's my job to discover. I'm born with this potential, right? I'm born with potential. Potential is not necessarily something that goes up and down. A purpose is something you're born with, right? I'm born with these certain things, but now in this life's journey, I have to discover what it is. I have to discover how to unlock this. But you are armed. It's in you. You have it on you. Your purpose is on you. You were born with it. It is on you. But now we have to go through this journey and to discover. We have to uncover these things. We have to uncover what's in me. We have to uncover what potentials that I have. And today I want to talk about, I'm always bringing in different analogies. And I want to talk about the analogy of the housing market, like basically you looking for a house. So I want to talk about this in relation to your purpose. The housing market in relation to your purpose, how you look for a house, right? And so it's just like finding a house. And everybody always knows the most important thing when it comes to searching for a home is what? What is it? It's location, right? Location, location, location. Those are the three most important things, right, to real estate. Location, location, location. That's been known. It's just simply true. And so location. So your location, your environment, the environment is almost everything. It's not everything, but it's almost everything. Now look at this. The word environment, it says the aggregate of surrounding things, conditions, or influences. Okay, because the environment has a major influence over the result of the potential of a thing. Last year, when I first started doing the videos, my first video was concerning environment. And what I did was I talked about a raw apple pie. The raw apple pie, it needs nothing as far as what's on the inside of it. It doesn't need anything to fulfill its potential. It has everything it needs. The only thing it's lacking is the right environment. The only thing it's lacking is the right environment. And we're the same. You are born with everything you need. You were born with everything you need, but the only thing we lack is the environment to actually pull out and to complete what's already in us. And so that apple pie, even though it has everything it needs in a raw position, in a raw condition, if it doesn't get in the right environment, guess what? It will never fulfill its full potential. It has all these great things in it, but unless it gets into the right environment, unless it's in the right environment, it will never see its fulfillment. It will never maximize its full potential. And we're the same way. The location, think about a house. Location is crucial. Location is crucial. Location is going to influence your decision. A lot of times you won't even look at location, right? You won't even look at the house unless it's in the right environment, unless it's in the right place. I love this other. So it says the social and cultural forces that shape the life of a person or population. How important is that? The social and cultural forces that shape the life. So your life, our lives are shaped based on the locations and the environments that we find ourselves in. The location and the environment that we hold ourselves in, the environments that hold us will shape our lives. Will shape our lives. So yes, you are, good morning, Tez. So you are crucially armed and dangerous, but you have to make sure that location, just like finding a house, you're going to look at location first. Location is going to be the first thing you're probably going to do, right? And then once you find a location, then you start looking at homes. You start looking at homes after you find the right location. The right location, because the location will influence a lot of things. A location will influence a lot of things. Environment has influence over your potential. Your environment has influence over your potential. Environment can limit potential from being realized, acting as a ceiling to your potential. An environment can act as a ceiling to your potential. I want you to imagine, I know you've heard the story. It's probably just a really good myth, or a good just really a good allegory to understand the power of potential in the environment. The environment shapes your mindset. The story about the eagle who grew up with chickens. So the story goes that there's a man who found these eggs, and he knew there were eagle's eggs. He took one, and because he had no better place to put it, he put it in with the coop with his chicken coops. He put that eagle's egg in with the chicken coops, and of course the eagle hatched that net. But now the eagle grew up around chickens. The eagle never understood his uniqueness. He never saw his uniqueness because of the environment. He just immediately fit into the environment. And we're the same. If we get into an environment, the environment is going to have influence over us. And we're going to learn to fit the culture, learn to fit the environment, be it good or bad. Be it good or bad. So here it is. You know, an eagle can fly. The eagle has the DNA, it has the potential, the design to fly 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet. An eagle has the potential to fly 10,000 feet. But guess what? His environment will disable that potential. The environment that this eagle is in a chicken's coop has absolutely disabled his potential because chickens don't fly. Chickens don't fly. So the eagle is in a chicken's coop. And I'm thinking about this. The environments that you're in, the environments that you allow yourself to be in, does it agree with your potential? Does it agree with your potential? Remember, potential is something that has not yet been all the way realized. Potential is something that you have not yet seen in action yet. Potential is something that you could be. So the environment is crucial because the environment is going to have control over destiny. Over destiny. Your environment can have influence over your destiny. And so here it is. This eagle has the ability to fly 10,000 feet in altitude. And that's it's not the highest, okay? It's not the highest of all birds, but it's extremely high. It's extremely high to be able to fly 10,000 feet. But here in a chicken's coop, because guess what? All chicken coops have ceilings. They all have ceilings. You may be able to look through the ceiling, but you can't go out of it, right? And that ceiling is to protect the chickens from jumping out. The ceiling is also to protect things from going in, from coming in. But the problem is, it's not much of a problem with a chicken because a chicken isn't designed to fly. But guess what? You're designed to fly. So your environment is crucial. You are designed to fly like an eagle. An eagle is designed to fly. So an eagle can't grow up in an environment that has a ceiling over its head. It can't grow up that way. It can't grow up that way. Another thing is location can also determine the value of a thing. Just think about it. You can find a beautiful house. Beautiful house. It has everything that anyone could dream of. If it's in the wrong location, if it's in the wrong environment, the value will not meet its potential. The value will not meet its potential. It has all these different things. It can have, multiple hot tubs, jacuzzi, fireplace, hardwood floors, updated marble countertops, all these beautiful things. But if it's in the wrong environment, that environment has absolutely put a limit and a ceiling on the value of that home. And somebody could say, oh, it's a beautiful home, but I don't like the location. So now you got this wasted potential because the environment has absolutely gridlocked the value. So your potential. Because you know what happens? Value determines what you're willing to pay. See, because in the wrong location, somebody's not going to be willing to pay for that same house. You put that same house. Imagine you take that same house and move it into a flourishing market. Now that same house, nothing changed about the house, but the location determined its value. So are you. Your location, your environment is so crucial. You are armed and dangerous, but you must unlock your potential by being in the right environment that's going to pull out these things that are in you. That's going to have somebody, you got to have some people that is pulling on you. You got to have some people that's pulling out your passions, that's making sure that you are being pushed because you're better than where you've been, right? And your past doesn't determine where you're going. So I have to be in the right environment that's going to pull and cause the value to be greater than what I've seen, to be greater than what I even know. The world does not yet know how valuable you are. The world doesn't know that yet. And so it's important that you get yourself into the right environments, the environments that's a little, I like to be in environments that's above my level. It's above where I presently am. Because now I know this environment is actually pulling me up. It's pulling me out of yesterday and it's pulling me towards my future. I like to be around people, around environments that's pulling me. If you don't feel a pull, if you don't feel your future pulling on you, check your environment. Check where you are. Check your. It can be a work environment. It can be your social environment, the places you're going. But if it's not pulling you towards your future, you got to feel your future pulling on you. And your environment alone. If you let purpose choose your environment, I guarantee you that environment is going to be pulling you towards your future. You'll feel it pulling you. You'll feel it pulling you because value doesn't always define purpose and potential. Value doesn't always define potential. It doesn't always define potential. It's the environment that will help define potential. It'll help that. You get in the right environment. He's like, man, I feel great. I feel this great. And so the next one is electricity. When you find a home, because I just recently two years ago, we bought this house just 2 years ago, and so it's still pretty fresh. And I love real estate. But anyway, it's pretty fresh. But once we found the house, one of the first things when I had my agent, we went down. One of the first things he did was go down to the electric panel. He knew the dimensions of the house. He knew how big the house was, but now he needed to check the electric panel to see, does this house have enough electricity to run this house? Does it have enough electricity to efficiently and effectively run this house? And my electricity, the correlation I have for electricity in the house is your passion. Passion is electricity. Passion is electricity. It's electricity to your purpose. Electricity to a house is like passion to your purpose. It will absolutely power everything you got. It will power the house. Every corner of that house is powered through the electricity. And you got this one box, but this box has power because it fuels power through the entire house. And that power is passion. Electricity is passion. So how much passion do you have? This is what helps you know where your purpose is, because purpose is fueled by passion. Passion leads the way for purpose. Passion will literally help your purpose find you. And passion will help purpose come to you. It will help purpose come to you, and it will lock down purpose. So passion. So I have 3 questions about passion. Do you have find your purpose? To find your purpose. Passion helps you find your purpose. The word find here is to find, to discover, or to perceive after consideration. So your passion is electricity, right? Passion will help you discover your purpose. Passion will help you discover your purpose. You look at, many attorneys. I know I have good friends who are attorneys. Guess what? They had a passion for justice. They had a passion that they just couldn't shake. They had a passion. They wanted to fight for. They wanted to defend a certain group of people. They wanted to defend people. So guess what? That passion helped find their purpose. Their purpose was to be a representative, a legal representative to defend somebody's cause or somebody's case, right? So passion will help you find your purpose. Do you have enough passion to find your purpose? It is the electricity. There can be no purpose without a passion. There can be no fulfilled purpose, I should say. There will be no fulfilled purpose without passion. You can have a beautiful home with all these TVs and all these things in it. If it doesn't have electricity, all that stuff is dead. Every appliance, everything in there is dead. It's all dead. And guess what? When the nighttime comes, you can't see anything. And whenever we don't follow our passions, it gets dark. It gets harder to see. It gets harder to realize, why am I here? Why do I exist? You ever got a job just for the income? You didn't really look at if it was connecting to your passion. And then you started working, and then you started getting dimmer and dimmer. You're like, why am I even here? And then you realize, you wake up like, why am I working here? Is it just a paycheck? Am I passionate about this? And when you don't have passion, right, that's electricity and energy, right? When you're doing something that doesn't connect to your passion, you're not going to have the energy. It's not sustainable energy. But passion is sustainable because you were born with it. Now you discover it. You have to discover more passions and things like that. But you were born with it. It fuels you. It's energy. It energizes you to do what you do. It energizes you. And that's a great key to your purpose. A great key to your purpose. Your passion surfaces through self-discovery. When you discover more about self, your passion will help you. You help learn your passion through self-discovery. And self-discovery causes you to become aware of things. You become aware of your uniqueness. You become aware of your uniqueness, and you start learning, that didn't really bother even my sister or brother, but it bothered me. So you're discovering more about yourself that's going to help you walk closer to your purpose. Your purpose is getting closer to you. It's everybody watching this. There's something that bothers you that don't bother everybody. There's something that you're gonna be passionate about that's not gonna be that's not gonna it's not gonna grip everybody. You can drive by a woman sitting at the bus stop with her 3 kids, sitting at the bus stop waiting on the bus to come, and most people just driving right past. But a certain person is gonna drive by and see the pain. They're gonna be like, man, I wish I can help this woman. I see her every day at this bus stop with her babies. I wish I can help her. That's passion, and that is gonna give you great indicators to your purpose. Those the green lights are flashing. Purpose, purpose, purpose. That bothers you. That bothers you. That bothers you. You probably need to be in an arena of maybe social work to help people get on track, to help people, maybe even life coaching or stewardship. You want to help people get their finances in order, help people save money and learn management and how to manage their money so they can get on top and build their credit and get their things, get their homes, get their cars. Those are things that help you. Most people just drive past, but your heart is just gravitating towards something. That's passion. So your passion surfaces through self-discovery. You become aware of things. My next question is, do you have enough passion to feel your purpose? The first one, do you have enough passion to find your purpose? This question is, do you have enough passion to feel your purpose? Do you have enough passion to feel your purpose? This word feel, it says to perceive or examine by touch, to have a sensation of something that hearing, taste, or smell. Right? See, again, we're talking about the house, talking about finding a house. My wife and I, we had looked through like 12 or 13 houses. And we were just kind of really confused about, man, what's the purpose? Where are we to go? And I'm like, well, it's only one house we're going to live in, okay? We're not going to live in 2 houses. We're going to live in one house. So there has to be something about this house that separates itself from all the other houses. And I told Tiff, I said, you know what? When we walk into this house, we're going to feel something. We'll feel like this is it. I can feel it. This is it. I know it. I can feel it. It's a sensation. It's a sensation. And sure enough, the moment we walked through the door of this house, we felt it. I was like, and I asked, I said, baby, you feel that? I said, it feels homey here. It feels like I can see my kids running around. I can see, my wife in the kitchen cooking. I can see myself out grilling. I can see these things. I can feel it. And I'm telling you, your purpose, you will feel it. You will feel it when you get in the right environment and you start moving and grooving and you feel a sensation. Your passion will cause you to feel your purpose. Your purpose is depending on your passion. It's depending on your passion. So you must take heed to your passions because you're going to feel it. You know how it is. You do something or you have a passion. You have your purpose is to help somebody find their own house, or help somebody get a job, or help somebody do something, and then you end up helping somebody do something, and then you feel a sensation, right? You feel a sensation. That's passion that gives you the ability to feel your purpose. Do you have enough passion to feel your purpose? The third question I want to ask is, do you have enough passion to fund your purpose? Do you have enough passion to fund your purpose? So first was, do you have enough passion to find your purpose? Do you have enough passion to feel your purpose? And the third and final question is, do you have enough passion to fund your purpose? And I know a lot of you are thinking, when I say fund, you're thinking about money. You're thinking about absolute like green cash, right? You're thinking about cash. Now, yes, the currency of the world, the major currency is, it's USD, right? It's USD cash. But guess what? The currency to your purpose, it's the currency to your purpose. So I asked the question, do you have enough passion to fund your purpose? That means, do you have enough passion to spend your time, to invest your time into your purpose? Because guess what? Time is actually the major currency on earth. It's the major currency on earth. It's time. Are you willing to invest your time towards your purpose? Do you have enough passion? Excuse me. Do you have enough passion to fund your purpose? Time is the major currency on earth, y'all. All of our time is limited, right? Our time will be over at some point. Now, we don't know if it's 100 years from now. We don't know if it's 70. We don't know. But one thing we know is time is valuable. Time is so valuable because every hour that goes by, I cannot get it back. That's way more valuable than money. Way more valuable than money. I can make money. I lose $100, I can go make $100, right? And I can just learn how to manage it better. Time, fund your purpose with the investment of your time. How you invest your time, that is a major cue and a cue to your purpose. How you invest your time. What are you spending your time doing? Are you spending your time? Is your time being devoted to your purpose? If not, where's your passion? Find your passion. Let your passion have enough influence in your life that you're willing to invest the major thing, the most major thing we have, the most valuable thing we have into it. And that's time. That's time. So guess what? You're armed and dangerous. You are armed and dangerous. You have everything in you to do everything you are here to do. Everything. But it's going to happen through self-discovery. Not discovering what everybody else is doing. Not discovering what everybody else has done. It's through self-discovery because your fingerprint is unique to everybody else. So you studying other people, that's not specifically to give you 100% of a clue of who you are. Who you are is going to happen through self-discovery. And yes, I have mentors. I have mentors. I believe in mentors because they help you find you, though. See, a good mentor is going to help you find you. I can't be so intoxicated with the life of my mentor that I'm not using them for the right purpose. I'm using my mentor for the purpose of helping me, find my purpose, my passions, and to see what I'm here to do. So guess what? Unlock your purpose. Unlock your purpose through environment and through passion. Through environment and through passion. Make sure your environment is with people that have like passions. That's a major thing that's going to help you fulfill the call and the purpose that you were born with. It's set. Remember, purpose is set. Your purpose is set. It's self-discovery. It's a journey, and we're all on this journey. We're all on this journey. It's not complete. When our purpose is complete, we're done. There's no sense of living anymore. That means you've totally fulfilled your uniqueness and your benefit to the world. So I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. So glad to be back with you guys. You're armed and dangerous. Unlock your purpose. God bless. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.